champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody beat me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me.
Teofimo Lopez, 11-0, 9 KOs. The best to do it right now in the game is to take over. Shout out to BN Boxing News.
Hey, girls, continue. I'll be welterweight champion of the world. Everybody go follow BN Boxing News.
What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? Just a little quickie, man. I just finished watching the fight, Teraji versus Canizales, man. And I like to say this, man. Hell of a fight, man. Super flyweight, 107 pounders, them little bitty boys, man. Very excited fight. Both fighters got to touch the canvas during the fight. Canizales got dropped in the second round, and Teraji got dropped in the third round. Awesome fight though, man. But it was a back and forth fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. I gave the first round to Canizales, excuse me, I'm saying his name wrong. And then of course the second round went to Teraji because he ended up dropping Canizales with it looked like a overhand right. And then Canizales came back in the next round and caught up to Teraji against the ring and hit him with a flurry of punches, and boom, he hit the ground. So I was like, oh shit, we got a hell of a fight coming ahead of us, man. And then in the fourth round, Teraji came out, man. Just, you know how somebody feel like, you know what, I'm messing up. He came back, man, boxing his ass off. I think maybe taking the next 2 rounds. But after that, man, it looked like it was a Canizales fight. Canizales was doing what he was supposed to do. He was kicking ass and taking names, especially in the last 30 minutes to 1 minute to 30 seconds of each round. He was working his ass off, trying to, let the judges know, hey, it's me. I'm the victor. I'm the one doing what I'm supposed to do. What's going on with Skywalker Boxeo? Salute to you, my brother, in the morning. So I like the work that he was doing, man. And definitely he was trying to sway the referees by trying to come on strong at the end of each round. Definitely he was the one that was being haunted all fight. And the hunter was Teraji. Basically had Canizales fighting on the back foot all night, man. But it was a very exciting fight. It's just that it looked like Teraji must have tired out during the last half of the fight, man, because it was all Canizales, man. Canizales was just doing what he was supposed to do. He was, man, just changing levels, man, going to the top, going to the bottom. So it looked like, him going to the bottom must have wore off on Teraji, because Teraji looked like he ran out of gas, man. And then it switched the last couple of rounds. It's like it switched. The haunter became the haunted because Teraji was on his ass, man. Canizales was on his ass. Canizales was just trying to walk him down. And, even in the last round, Teraji didn't throw shit. He didn't throw any punches at all, bro. He didn't throw shit at all. And somehow, some way, he still managed to edge this fight and get the victor. One judge had it 113, and the other 2 judges had it 114, 112 Teraji. Him retaining his belts. I think it should have went the other way around. I think it should have been 114, 112 Canizales, man, because Canizales did enough. He was the more active fighter. I think that he let his hands go, and he landed the cleanest shots, man. When you look at the fight, bro, I would think if you was to rewatch this fight, you would say clearly you think Canizales did enough. Yes, the quicker fighter, the more elusive fighter, Teraji, somehow looked like he ran out of gas in the end of the last half of the fight. And that by itself could have switched everything around. Yeah, Skywalker Boxeo, so he had Gonzalez winning it too. Exactly, man. Shit. Just the thing about boxing that really upsets me, man. You really, it's kind of hard to put money on this sport, man, because a lot of times the real winners don't get it, man. You don't get it. Skywalker Boxeo, the Japan judge is hard to beat. Yeah, I mean they're gonna take care of their fighter, bro. They're not gonna take care of the guy from Venezuela. They'll take care of that guy, Teraji, man. Kenshiro Teraji. That's what they're gonna take care of. You know that already. But nevertheless, man, it was a hell of a fight. I enjoyed every bit of it. I mean, these two guys were letting their hands go, and but like I said, I think the judges had it wrong, man. I think Gonzalez did enough. If you look at the fight, man, Taraji started the fight off great. He was the faster fighter, the more elusive fighter. Um, Beating Gonzalez to the punch most of the times. But Gonzalez, man, started changing levels on him, working on the midsection, working up top, um, just letting his hands go, sitting on his punches. And I think somehow all of that stuff kind of weighed in on Taraji, and Taraji he felt it in the second half of the fight, and he couldn't really fight like he wanted to. He couldn't really do what he wanted to do. He was tired. Uh, but that's boxing, man. That's why it's 12 rounds. You have to be consistent for 12 rounds. And I don't think Taraji was consistent. Like I said, the last couple of rounds, he was the hunted. He was the one that was fighting on his back foot, being chased down by the new hunter, Gonzalez. Gonzalez was on his ass. Gonzalez was trying to get at him. And, in the 12th round, he just pretty much gave that round away. I don't even think he even swung a punch. I don't think he did anything. He just was just trying to evade punches the entire fight. But, that's just boxing though, bro. You know what I'm saying? The judges, they see things their way, and we're going to see things our way. But hell of a fight by Gonzalez. I mean, I think like I said, he did enough to where I think that he won the fight. He should have been the victor, but they gave it to Taraji, man. Taraji got him an early birthday present, and that's just boxing for you. You know, you got to stay active. You got to fight. You can't just, not throw punches and run around for an entire round and still get the round. I mean, I don't know how they do that or where they do that at, but it happens. Again, one judge had it 113, and the other two judges had it 114, 112 Taraji. But it was an upward fight for Gonzalez, man. When you in somebody else's country fighting them, bro, you're already going against the grain. And like I said, it is what it is, man. Hopefully they can run that bitch back. I definitely think Gonzalez deserves another chance because I don't think the judges had it right this time. Definitely not. Definitely not. They didn't have it right. They did not have it right, man. And that kind of shit upset me about boxing, bro. All Taraji had to do was stay active in the last couple of rounds, the last few rounds, and let his hands go and just fight. And he was doing some slick ass shit though too. Old Taraji. Taraji was trying to hold him, man, head down and punch him. He was doing a lot of old school shit, you know what I'm saying, that the referee kept catching. He even hit Gonzalez with a low blow during one of the rounds. So he a little slick ass, dirty ass little fighter, Got away with some shit, like I said. But at the end of the day, they still gave him the fight. He was the champion, and they gave him the fight. That's just, like I said, boxing, bro. That's just boxing. They always doing some slick ass shit like that. But Guy Skywalker, man, I appreciate you coming and checking me out. I like to come on after these fights, man, and talk my shit, man, and just say what I saw. I think it was a hell of a fight. I think these little dudes, man, when they fight, they let their hands go. They let their hands go. It was a hell of a war, you know. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You definitely have a good day too. It was a hell of a war, man. That's how the fight began. But as the time ticked, man, Taraji kind of got tired. Some of the punches that Gonzalez had been landing on him kind of wore in on him, and he didn't have that. He didn't have that fierce sort of energy anymore. And Gonzalez then turned it on and started doing what he had to do by landing on Taraji, changing levels on top, bottom, bottom, top. And at the end of the day, he still didn't win the fight, man. These judges got to stop that bullshit, man. They got to start, you know, they got to have like I don't know, man. What the hell they got to do? It's three judges, so it's the odd man. So two of the judges obviously saw the same thing, and the third person saw something different. Like I said, close fight, right? Yes, definitely a close fight. But at the end of the day, I still think that the right man did not win the fight. Gonzalez did enough to win the fight. It would have made it a draw. I'd have said, all right, you know what, we'll take that. But I'm not gonna say that to Raji, and especially with him not fighting in the last round. That he automatically gave up on himself. And it is what it is, man. And with that being said, y'all already know who it is. Y'all already know who this is. Of course, being boxing news is on the wheels of steels. And hopefully one day these judges get it right, bro, because that shit kind of hurts to see the wrong person with that L, you know what I'm saying? And I'm out here, y'all. Peace.